everybody. Welcome back to the We Run on Coffee podcast. I am Marissa.
And I'm Arika.
And we're here to talk to you about our summer bucket list today.
Woo-hoo!
And if you know anything about us, Arika's a big summertime girly.
Yes.
I'm not so much, but I'm trying to take a page out of Arika's book and enjoy the summertime.
Love it.
Before we get into that, Arika had a really eventful week, so I'm ready to hear all about it. So you do your catch up.
Okay. I have so much to tell you guys about.
That's okay.
First, I'll tell you about my drink trio before I forget. So right now I'm drinking an iced water, a breve. I don't actually know, Angelo. I think he said he made the perfect breve. So I'm assuming it has honey, a little chocolate. We've been putting a little piece of chocolate in the espresso.
Oh.
And then I don't know what else. And then I'm also having a mango orange Spindrift sparkling water. That is my trio. What are you drinking?
You're going to be blown away because I'm about to tell you something that I don't think you know about me.
Oh.
So I have a drink duo right now. I have a water, but then I also have a Dr. Peppy.
Are you a Dr. Pepper girly?
I love
How did
Dr.
I not
Pepper.
know?
And because I don't drink it that often, it's more of like a very, very rare occasion where I super want it.
Whoa.
And today, the last couple of days have been that. So you know those like little mini soda cans that they sell? I got a pack of like 10 of those.
Uh-oh.
So I just love my little Dr. Peppy sometimes.
I had no idea. Wow, that's
I know.
crazy.
It's kind of a little secret. Not on purpose that I keep it a secret. It's just like I don't often drink soda, so like it's a really rare thing, but it's like my treat is a Dr. Pepper.
Dang, I had no idea. That's so crazy.
I know. I told you I was going to unveil something that you didn't even know about me.
That's crazy. Okay, well, now that we've talked about our drinks, we can catch up. I can't breathe. I'm like, ugh. I just got home from the airport, you guys. Literally, I just got home and like got ready and here I am. So yeah, let's go back though, because Marissa and I haven't talked in a minute. And every time we go 2 weeks without talking, it feels longer every time.
It does.
This feels like 5 weeks. Yeah. So much has happened. But I'm happy May, everybody listening. It's May when this episode comes out, which is crazy. So we're gearing up for summer. But yeah, I'm going to start with talking about something a couple weeks ago. So before I left for LA, Angela and I had a really busy week during the week. And we ended up going to 2 comedy shows in the week.
Yeah,
not on purpose, but Angelo has a couple favorite comedians and 2 of them were coming to town and we were like, oh, let's buy tickets. And I didn't even know they were in the same week until I was like, oh, shoot. So we went to an Ari Shaffir show at the Funny Bone in Easton. So if anyone's familiar, Ari Shaffir, he is a Jewish comedian. I feel like I think his special is called like Jew or something. Like he does like, that's his kind of comedy is stuff about his religion, but I don't know. It's funny. I don't know how to explain it. I told Angela, I was like, how do you explain comedian genres, you know? Like, I have no idea. So, can't tell you guys, so sorry, but look him up if you want. And then we went that week also and saw Bert Kreischer, who is huge. That was a much bigger show. Mm-hmm. So we saw him at the Nationwide Arena, and that was so funny. I told Angela that is the second on my list of comedy shows that like I laughed the hardest at. My number 1 was Ashley Gavin. It was so good. She had me crying in the club. Like she was so hilarious. Funny. But my number 2 was Bert Kreischer. I was crying. I was cracking up. Like it was so good. So highly recommend everyone go watch Bert Kreischer. He's still on tour, I think, the Top Soft World Tour. And it was relatively affordable, which is nice. So
that's good. 2
comedy shows, 10 out of 10. And then I went to LA. So
yes.
Excuse me. So yeah, then I went to LA. So I had a really busy week gearing up. I left on a Saturday and today is a Sunday and I'm back. So I was gone for 8 days visiting my friend Taylor. You guys already know if you're an avid listener, which you probably are, like I don't have to get into it, but it was super fun. I worked every day during the week, but I worked East Coast hours. So I was like 6 to 2 p.m. in LA. So at 2, when I got off, we would just go do stuff every day. So we did a lot of stuff. Actually, one day was really strange. My friend Taylor worked for the Tuesday and Wednesday while I was there. So on those days I had to like find something to do by myself when I got off. And on Tuesday, my coworker who lives in LA, the only one, I was like, hey, would you want to get together and hike? She was like, I'm only free Tuesday. Let me know if that works. I'm like, great. I need something to do on Tuesday. So she picked me up and we did an hour-long walk around this trail called Hollywood Lake. And you go all around this huge like reservoir and then you get a really good view of the Hollywood sign. So we took a little selfie. It was so cute.
Aww.
And so fun. She said it's like one of her favorite walking trails. Because it's not a hike. It's like a long walk paved. And then after that, this was so crazy too. But on the Monday while I was gone, my dad texted me and was like, hey, are you in California? I was like, yeah, why? He's like, I'm going to LA tomorrow. And I was like, that is so weird, really. And he's like, yeah, for a work trip. So he was flying in on Monday. And then he was going to work on Tuesday and then he was leaving on Wednesday, like tight turnaround. So he was like, here, let me just send you my hotel. Like, I don't know if we'll be close, but like maybe we can meet up if we're close. He sent me his hotel and it was 8 minutes from my front Taylor's. I was like, what?
Wow.
LA is huge.
You like could walk that.
Yeah, like I was shocked. So he ended up picking me up after I hiked with my friend Katie. And my dad picked me up and we went and got dinner at a Mexican restaurant, ate on like the street, like on the patio. Yeah. It was so good. And that was cool because my dad and I live 2 hours away, so we don't see each other. So to be 8 minutes away, it was like, okay, great. So I filled up my Tuesday evening. So those were some things I did. I
saw that in your calendar.
Yeah.
And I was like, dinner with dad. And I thought that was like Angelo putting it in your calendar. Yeah. But it was really your dad really in me. California.
I called my mom and I was like, you'll never guess who I'm getting dinner with tonight. And she was like, I don't know. Who? I was like, my dad. She was like, wait. Are you home? What? She's like, are you in Columbus? And I was like, no, I'm in LA. And she was so confused. She's like, I really thought you were going to say a famous person. She's like, I had no idea. So that was fun. And then I'll say a couple highlights. So we went to Manhattan Beach, which is just one of their LA beaches. It was super fun, but it was cold. So sadly, it was like the first day that clouds rolled in and it was just like not sunny. But I did get good weather while I was there. It was like 85. That's good. Probably and sunny. Yeah. I did get a tan. I'm matching up with Angelo's winter color, which is embarrassing but funny.
So cute.
Yeah, and then we also went to this area called Rancho Palos Verdes and watched the sunset over like like a rocky beach, like cliffs and whatnot. So this is also I think I posted on my Instagram. Yeah, I think I posted on my Instagram. So if everyone's interested, check it out. So that was one of my favorite things. We went to a museum of hip hop. That was really cool.
Oh, that's so cool.
Taylor, it was her birthday the week before I went. So I told her, pick a museum and pick a dinner place and I'll take you to them for your birthday. And so we were going to do the Los Angeles County Museum of Art, LACMA. But the hip hop museum was like a pop-up and it was about to be leaving at the end of April. And she has been dying to go, which I didn't know. She just said she saw it on TikTok and thought it was cool. So we went there and I was like, wait, if we can do Wednesday night, it's buy one, get one free. So we went and did that and it was so cool. It was, have you seen the immersive Van Gogh things?
Yeah.
It was, so first it was a museum, like a walkthrough. There's like memorabilia and all that kind of stuff. And then once you get to the end, it's kind of like the immersive Van Gogh where they project all on the walls and on the floors. And it's like a documentary about hip hop. And it would show like the hip hop scenes in different cities. So it was like in Atlanta, this is happening. And in Miami, this is happening. LA, New York, whatever. It was so cool. I highly recommend it. It's called Hip Hop Till Infinity. If anyone is in the LA area, I think it came from New York though, so I don't know if it moves. I don't know if it's going somewhere else or if it's done.
It could be like a traveling one.
Yeah, it was so cool. So that was definitely a highlight too. But yeah, that was my trip. It was crazy. Aww. There will be many pictures on Instagram if you guys want to follow along. And also, I did post a video of my outfit every single day, which I was impressed that I kept up with. I was so proud of myself. I was like, I've never committed to something like that and kept up with it, but I had the time on my hands. So I was like, let's do it. So yeah, if you guys want to see my 8 outfits of the day in LA, that was my little series on Instagram. So check it out. And of course, there will be YouTube videos. By the time you're listening to this, they're already live. And I had a fun time. So yeah, that is so all my updates. So now I want to hear yours. And I actually remember that we need to follow up on your date with Kyle on Easter. So I want to hear about that too.
Oh, okay. So actually, it was a little bit different than we expected it was going to be.
Okay.
So the date that Arika is referring to, me and Kyle were supposed to go to this hot chicken place, and it was at the Pentagon City Mall. And long story short, the hot chicken place at the Pentagon City Mall was closed on Easter. Of course. But we found a location that's super close to our apartment and right next to the Wegmans that we go to. Love. So we went to there and got our hot chicken sandwiches. So we still got to eat them, but we ate them at home instead of like going on a picnic or going out to the mall instead. And it was still super good. It was delicious.
It was the same
and
chain,
I gave it
just like a different location.
Yeah, it was the same chain, just a different location of it. And this one, I think I rated it like a 7 or an 8 out of 10.
Not bad.
I definitely could have got spicier, but I still wanted to enjoy it. And I was
It's always risky. Like, you never know what their meter is going to be.
I know, but it was really good. And that was all we did, is just we got the food. We didn't do anything else like for the date, but that was okay.
Yeah, I remember talking about the food and I was like, I need to ask about a follow-up.
Yeah, so that was that follow-up.
Love.
You're so good for calling me out on that one, because I definitely forgot about that. But the next update that I have is the reason I haven't been showing you what I'm drinking my Dr. Peppy out of.
Okay.
I got new glasses
Cute.
and glass straws.
I love those. That is so cute.
I love them so much. We went to Home Goods and we looked around for like just a bunch of like home stuff, because we have like a couple of things that we were missing.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't have any like set of glasses. So we got a set of glasses. We got glass straws to go with them because I loved it. And then we got like mule mugs.
Yeah.
I don't like mules, but Kyle does, and he thought that the like mugs were cute, so we got some of those. We also got new towels, like a matching towel set.
Love.
And then I think there was a couple other things, but I don't remember.
That's a fun
what they
haul.
were.
I love home stuff.
I know. I was so excited to go because it was like just a bunch of last minute stuff that like we wanted to like upgrade, I guess.
Mm-hmm. It makes sense.
But
I feel like you move in and then you get all this stuff and then you realize what you're missing.
Yeah. And like we've been here for almost a year and we just like re-signed our lease. So I'm like, okay, it's time to like actually get the stuff that we want and like get good versions of it, because all the cups I had previously were just like the
cheap
Starbucks cups, like the plastic ones. Yeah. And I wanted just like a good glass matching set. And now I have it. And I'm so happy.
That's exciting.
And then my next update is that I found a yoga studio close to us. It's called Yoga 6, and I found like the intro week classes that they had, and it was only $26 for an intro week. So I went to like 3 or 4 yoga classes this past week, and I really liked it. But they were really trying to sell me on like getting a membership, and I don't want a membership. I just wanted to go for the intro week of classes. So I only went to 3 because I didn't want to just like show my face too much.
That's funny. I feel like you're the queen of the intro workout classes. There's always one that you're like, oh my gosh, I got this for $10 and I'm going like 12 times.
Yeah, because I always try and get like the deals because I don't want to buy a $180 membership just to like not go all the time.
Especially when it's a specialty studio and it's like you can only do one type of thing there.
Yeah. So I just like doing the intro weeks. But that's really all of my catch-ups. I have like work-related catch-ups. I've been doing overtime, which isn't very fun.
That's sad.
But just getting extra money here and there.
Enough.
And then I do have some things I'm looking forward to, so I'm excited to talk about those in the next episode.
Stay tuned, you guys. Tune in next week.
We can get into our summer bucket list now. We've talked about what we're drinking. We've talked about our catch-ups.
It wasn't as long as I thought, which is good.
I know. I definitely thought it was going to be longer.
Yeah.
I think that you tried to like cut your trip recap short.
I did because I'm like, bro, I post it everywhere. Like, if you guys want more, you guys know where to find me. But I am so excited for this episode. You guys know I love summer. We did the fall. I don't know if we did fall bucket list, but we did fall this or that last year. And it's just a fun like way to ring in the season. And then also I want to say that I got this idea from Gals on the Go podcast, which I also got the idea for some upcoming episodes. So yeah, I think we're just going to talk about some things that we want to do this summer. And it's pretty casual, low key. But I'm excited. But yeah, I can start because I know I have like too many.
I know. I'll let you go first just because you have way more.
Yeah, the first one I'll just knock out because it's obvious and you guys get it. But my first one is buy a van. I feel like I have to keep it there. I have to keep it front of mind. Even though it hasn't happened, I got to keep it top so I can make sure that it does. But aside from that, my first summer bucket lists are okay. So this year, Angelo bought like a really nice hammock, like the ENO, whatever brand.
I don't
know either. But he found it as do you know the store Sierra? It's actually fire. Okay, so it's like it legit. If you walk in there, you're like, oh, this is TJ Maxx, but it's for sports and outdoor. It's so awesome. You have to look up if you have one, but they have like bikes, running stuff, ski gear, like everything. And it's literally like TJ Maxx. Everything's way cheaper. And I feel like this is a life hack. If you want cheap candles for your house, go to Sierra because people don't think of going there. And I literally get them like the big ones for like $2 because no one buys them and they go on clearance. It's
That's
so
crazy.
lit. So everyone go to Sierra. Anyways, that's a side note. But Angelo got.
Well, now the candles are gonna cost $1 billion because everybody's gonna go.
Yep. We're influencers like that.
You know.
Yeah, obviously. Angelo got a nice hammock there. Like, I guess it was maybe last year, but I don't know. I feel like they're like, let me just look it up because I'm just talking out of my ass. But I'm gonna tell you guys how much they cost because I remember him telling me, like, not only is it a really good deal, but that they're very expensive. I think he got it for like $7. Okay, a new one from REI is $55. A new one from the actual brand ENO, like the store, oh, that's the double hammock, is $85. So that's like how much they are, and he got it for like $7. And he got the like straps to put on the trees or whatever. So I've never hammocked. So all that to say, my first item is that I want to read in the hammock. I feel like that'd be cozy and cute, and I'm looking forward to our summer book club book. So I felt like that was a good plug as well.
Aw.
Yeah.
Speaking of books, I forgot to say this in my catch up. Since we did the book club episode, I've read a book and a half.
Wait, me too. A book and a half. Wait, okay, let's have some book chat. So, what are you reading, and how'd you rate the book you finished?
Okay, I just read A Flicker in the Dark, and it's a spooky novel. It's a true crime novel, I guess. So it was a book that my mom had recommended to me, and she had just finished, and it was on the Kindle, like for I think like $7 or something. And it was a book about a woman, and it was one of those classic drugged up woman narrator plots.
I love how you say classic. I've never read one of those ever.
Oh, it's a classic
but that's really
trope
funny.
For,
I love that.
Like true crime novels.
Yeah.
But it was this woman, and it was a story about how there was like a string of murders in her town, and they were all kind of related to her. But in her past, her dad had gone to prison for murdering a couple of people. So it was just like the story of how this new serial killer kind of tied back to her past and what the whole like long storyline was. And there was a couple of twists in there, and it was pretty good.
What did you rate it?
But I think I rated it a 4 because I think it took a little too long to get to the point, and I don't like the drugged up narrator trope of it.
That's really interesting.
There was that one, and then now I'm reading Hidden Pictures by Jason something.
I feel like I've seen that.
And this one is like a paranormal novel. Okay. So it's a little bit different. So far, all I know is that this woman named Mallory is a nanny for this little kid named Teddy. And he just keeps bringing her some spooky photos that he's drawn up from his friend Anya, his imaginary friend Anya.
Okay. I feel like I saw a show like that once, or like an episode of a show.
This book did just get optioned by Netflix.
That'd be good
to like be created into a movie. So
nice.
We'll
okay, I love your themes because my themes are so opposite of yours, which is so us. Yeah, I did too, and this is because I was on the flight for like five hours. Maybe it was closer to like 4.5. But I couldn't bring a book because I didn't have any room in my bag. I packed for 8 days, you guys, in one backpack, and that was it. Like that's it. Crazy. So I made a YouTube video about that actually, and today I almost got charged today, but I like ran into the plane and escaped the people. But anyways, because other people did get charged with bags smaller than mine, but I made it. Anyways, I couldn't bring a book because it wouldn't fit, and I also I just couldn't bring anything like my Switch or anything because it just wouldn't fit. So I was like, all right, all I'm gonna do for 4.5 hours is read on my phone. So on the way there, I think I finished like 90% of the book. Finished it while I was in LA, and then on the way back I read again, and I finished 66% of my next book, both on the Kindle app, and these were free on Amazon Prime. I don't know if you've seen that, but on the Kindle app you can get, if you have Prime, you can get books for free. You just rent them and then you give them back, which I didn't realize, but this one's good. So I read The Summer of Broken Rules by K.L. Walther. I don't know how to say her name, or their name. I don't know if it's a girl, but this one is tea. If anyone's read this, you'll know. And if you haven't, sorry, I'm not going to get you in on the secret, but it is about a wedding, and it's about a wedding where this family has like a lot of houses on a property, like in the Northeast, like a bunch of houses on the beach. And so everyone comes to the summer house every year, and it's a tradition. So for the wedding, everybody comes and they stay for a week, and the wedding is like on Saturday and they leave on Sunday. And so the whole book is just Monday through Sunday. And throughout the timeline, two characters kind of have like a little romance going on, not the ones getting married, but just two of the bridal parties. But this is the secret, is that it has something really cool in it that they do at their wedding, like a little tradition. So I'm just going to leave it for the people who know. And I think I want to do it at my wedding. And it's top secret. Like, yeah, that's all I'm going to say. So if anyone like really is dying to know, read the book. But if not, you'll get a surprise at my wedding. I think it'll be really cool. I haven't even told Angelo yet. I have to tell him. But anyways, it was really unique.
You didn't tell him yet?
No.
Oh, wow.
I know. So I don't know. I'll tell him, but he'll like it. It's very cool. And then I feel like that was a bad synopsis, but whatever. The other book I'm reading that I started on the way back is called A Not So Meet Cute. And this is by Megan Quinn. And I don't even know if this is popular. It has good ratings. This is so smut. I had no idea. I just like.
Do you like it though? Do you like smutty books?
I never really read any before. I think I read one that was like pretty dumb. You know, like some of them are just really stupid. It's like, bro. But I'm liking this one. At the beginning, I was like, this is going to get 2 stars. The writing is shit. And now I'm 66%. And I'm like, wait, maybe I'll give it 4 stars. I kind of like it. So it's really taken me on a roller coaster. But I think now that I'm starting to like the characters a lot more, I'm like really like, okay, I like it. They're kind of, this is like I would say this is a classic like enemies to lovers trope. I mean, I'm not even at lovers yet. They still hate each other, but that's the vibe.
Okay.
Anyways, wow, that was a rant, but I'm so glad we're reading a lot.
I think that's so funny because I think I have to tell you another secret.
Ooh.
I don't think I like romance books.
I know you said that, and that's okay. You said that on the book club one, and I was like, yeah, I think that's all I like, which is so bad. But I feel like I've read a few that I liked, but there's always a little element. So, it's really funny. But hey, we got those diverse recommendations for you guys listening. You could find a little bit of something in either one. But okay, I'm glad for that book rant. What's on your summer bucket list?
Okay, I didn't even realize I haven't even said one
thing
yet.
I was going to keep going, and I was like, wait, Marissa has to tell us.
I guess I have a tangent going off of your hammock thing. So I have a hammock, and I've had one for like 3 years, but I don't really use it that much. Yeah. So I also want to adopt yours and use my hammock more and go outside and like read in my hammock.
The Kindle?
I know, and I've wanted to go like the last 2 weekends. I just haven't had enough time to like leave the house to read, so I've just been reading at home. But I'm excited to like have a little bit more time this summer and do it.
Yeah, that's really fun. Love.
But I'll do another one because that one I just stole from you. So my first summer bucket list item is actually going to happen because my bucket list item is that I want to go to the beach. And maybe multiple times, but this one is going to happen because I'm going to Georgia for a wedding in May. So this month, as you guys are listening to this.
I remember you talking about that, so I'm so excited it's actually coming up.
I know. And me and Kyle were talking about planning another trip and going to like either Virginia Beach or one of the Maryland beaches or maybe one in Delaware, like one of the ones close. So what is your next bucket list item? I know I talked about the beach, so what's yours?
I was looking to see if I had something like that. I did. Wait, I did. I didn't think I did, but I wrote enjoy beach days and I wrote cruise, which I'm very excited because that's like how we're going to the beach. I like how we have pre-planned ways to go because I think that's the most likely for it to happen. Whenever I don't have something planned out, it doesn't happen. But I also wrote swimming at the pool more that we have at our house. And that's really inspired by being in LA because my friend Taylor has a pool and I was just sitting out there every day just working like just on my laptop. I worked off my phone hotspot. I have to say it was amazing. My hotspot, I never had one glitch. Like it's better than my Wi-Fi probably.
Wow.
And I was so shocked that I was like, wait, why don't I do this at home? So I think I'm going to try to work by the pool more this summer. I just think it's a vibe.
You should.
Yeah. And
you should live your beach life in Ohio.
Yes, honestly. And I'll throw in one more because I know I have so many. I also wrote car picnic with a view. I think that kind of goes with the beach. And if you guys know, you know, I'm just a car picnic girly. It's like my favorite thing to do. So I feel like a car picnic at the beach would be so cute. I just love it.
I think so. And like even if you don't like drive to the beach or like you could even drive to like Lake Erie and that counts as a beach. Or you could go like drive to a hiking trail or something.
Speaking of Lake Erie or lakes, so my mom sent me this, but apparently this guy is selling an island on Buckeye Lake. Have you heard about this? Okay, so this guy's selling an island on Buckeye Lake. I think it's like $5.5 million, but you get the whole island. You get the whole house, the guest house separately, a whole garage, a whole boat dock, like a garage for boats and jet skis. You can like lift them up out of the water and then like put them in. And then they have a movie theater like house, like a separate thing, screening
so there's
place.
3 houses.
Something. Yeah, it was insane. I'll have to send you the link. But just speaking of that, if anyone has like an extra $5.5 million and you want an island, like seems like a good deal.
A couple people have an extra like $100,000. A lot of people could go in on it.
Yeah, make it like an Airbnb. It honestly looked so pretty though. So I just had to.
That's so cool.
I had to say that because it reminded me of that. But yeah,
that's
so
crazy.
Random. Yeah, this Buckeye Lake Island. My mom texted it to me and I was like, "What?" And I sent it to Angelo. He's like, "An expensive house?" I said, "No, the whole island." Yeah. Anyways,
that's so funny.
What is your next item?
So kind of staying on the outdoor things. I think a lot of our stuff is going to be outdoor just because it's summertime and enjoying the weather outside. I definitely want to try more hiking trails because I live really close to Shenandoah National Park, and that's like so beautiful. It's along the Appalachian Trail, and it like spans, I think, 20 some miles, maybe more.
Yeah.
It's probably way more than that, and I'm an idiot, but just don't listen to me.
Mood.
But I live pretty close to Shenandoah, so I would love to go there and try more of their trails and maybe do like a super long hike there. Me and Kyle went last summer, maybe, or maybe the summer before that. It was the summer before that for sure. And we went and we just did like a small trail, and I would love to go and like make a weekend out of it.
Oh, that'd be
and
cute.
Actually like stay somewhere or like camp somewhere and do that instead. And I think that would be really cool. Or even just like find hiking trails even closer to here, because I know that we have like Great Falls National Park, which me and Kyle have been to, and that was beautiful, and like just seeing the waterfalls, but just like exploring the nature and like the hiking trails and stuff around us a little bit more.
Yeah, 100%. Love. I wish we had more hiking trails around us. I feel like we've exhausted them just because, you know, Ohio's pretty flat like that. So
yeah, and you live in a pretty suburban area, so there's not much,
not a lot.
Not too much that you can go out into like nature.
Right. We don't have the mountains out here, sadly.
No.
Anyway, okay, so yeah, I think a lot of mine are outdoor as well. One thing
they should be. It's summertime.
Yeah, exactly. That's my favorite way to have it. But my mom gave Angelo a birthday gift this year of this super cute, I'm sure you've seen them all over, but it's just one of those super cute tabletop fire pit things. So it's just like a tiny little thing, like stainless steel, and then it makes a flame, and then you can do like s'mores over it or whatever. So she gave him like the little thing and some s'mores materials or whatever. And I was like, this is such a nice gift. I never thought of that. And it's perfect for us because we have a really small back area and we're not allowed to have a real fire. So I have s'mores on the patio with our new fire pit, which will be so fun. But I don't even like s'mores, so I just wrote it because it's vibes.
I was gonna say you hate marshmallows. So what are you gonna do? Put a chocolate bar on a graham cracker?
I can't even think of something else you would do, but I just want the vibes of it. I love it, and I think it'll be fun. And then I also wrote, this kind of goes similarly with that, but host a cookout for friends and family. Love doing this, but I don't know. Every year I just get the itch, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I just want to make like some burgers and hot dogs and like have everybody at our house. It's so fun. I love it.
Yeah, and it's really nice that you're able to have a grill at your house, because
that's true.
I know like some like housing associations don't let you have a grill. Like our apartment complex, you're not allowed to have a grill, and it's nice because we have a grill that's for community use, like out that way.
Yeah,
like,
you have to like go there.
Yeah, but it's pretty close to like where our building is, so that's nice. But it's like, I don't know. I just think it would be nice if we could have like even those mini grills. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
And
it's
just
so
do that
nice.
on like on our balcony instead of having to like walk all the way down there and
exactly
do it.
Like carry all your food, like your raw meat out there. I know. I just did it at Taylor's. Actually, we grilled burgers, but it was like raining out, and I had to like take the burgers and like take them all the way to the grill by the pool, and it's like pouring rain.
So
I'm like, this is not ideal, but
No.
it's nice to have it, but yeah, it's not ideal.
Yeah, one of my things, this is like also kind of going along with like a cookout, I want to do a picnic really bad.
Cute.
And I have like a whole picnic bag, and you probably saw it. We got it at the wedding shower, and it's like a picnic bag. It has like a full set of like utensils, I guess, like a whole dining set, and then it has a picnic blanket, and it also has like an insulated bag part, so like a cooler. And even if we just use that on a hike or something, and we take like sandwiches or something, I think that would be nice.
That's cute.
But even just like going to this place called Gravelly Point Park, and it's where all the planes take off.
Yes,
I think that would be really cool to go and sit there and like watch the planes take off and just like have a little picnic
date. I love that.
Yeah.
Picnics are so cute. I'm obsessed.
I know. I love picnics, and I just love being outside.
I know. I'm so happy. The weather's warm today, you guys, where we are, both of us. So that's so nice. I can't wait to go outside after this.
As I'm wearing like shorts and a sweatshirt.
I'm literally wearing a bra. Like I'm wearing a sports bra and a pair of shorts because I'm like, yeah, it's warm.
Yeah.
Okay. My next one is to plant some new flowers in our garden. Very simple, but we like really did our garden last year for the first time, and it was so exciting because it was our first summer here, and we were like, oh my gosh, we're allowed to put whatever we want in here. Like, we can just plant a garden, which was super fun, and we made a whole day out of it. Now this year, a lot of our plants have already come back because we decided to buy perennials. But Natalie and Kaden at their baby shower gave everybody some wildflower seeds, which was really cute. And I was just thinking like, oh my gosh, we have to plant them soon so that they like bloom when the baby gets here. I feel like that's kind of the point. And I think that'll be so cute. So I just want to get all those flowers planted in our garden. Like, also our neighbor has a really nice, like, she has her whole garden and it's all wildflowers, and they grow like really tall, like probably 4 feet tall of wildflowers of all colors. Like, you could cut them off and make a stunning wedding bouquet. It's beautiful. And I don't know how she does it, but I want to do that. It's so
you should
pretty.
just knock on their door and be
I know.
Hey.
I need to. So yeah, I want to amp up the flowers this year. I feel like last year we just bought some things because buying perennials, it's a little expensive. So last year we just picked out like a couple we really liked. We're like, let's just try our hand at gardening. We don't even know if it's going to live, but it did. So I'm like, all right, now let's get some flowers.
Yeah. So if anybody knows anything about me, I am horrible with plants. I will kill them without even like... I'll water them and take care of them, and I'll still kill them. Like, it's horrible. But the issue is that I don't water them. Yeah. So I have one snake plant, which you can see in my frame here behind me. It looks good. I'm sending you a photo now because I bought a new plant yesterday, and I forgot to include this in my catch-up. I bought a monstera yesterday.
Beautiful. I can't wait to see it. They're so pretty.
I sent you the photo. Tell me if you get it.
Okay, I just got it.
Okay.
It's so beautiful.
Isn't
it's
it
big.
so pretty?
Where'd you put it?
Okay. Do you know how much monsteras usually cost?
No, but if I had to guess, I would guess this was like $40.
So normally monstera, like seedlings or like full grown plants, or even like some people like propagate them and just like give you a leaf. They are expensive. Like, I've seen like $100, like $70. Oh my God. I got mine for $22.
Nice. It's big. That's really good.
Big one.
Yeah, that's really good.
I'll take a better photo that we can put on the Instagram because he's like in the house now. Yeah. His name is Marco.
Cute.
I named him.
Oh, our plants have names. Same.
I don't have a name for the snake plant. I need to figure out a name. But he's like over by our balcony window because it gets really great sunlight in the morning, and he's supposed to only have sunlight in the mornings. Okay. And he can't have them after a certain time. So he's over by our balcony window.
Look at you being a plant parent like that.
I know. And we actually, I don't remember if you remember this, but when we went to the National Arboretum around Thanksgiving, we bought a bonsai tree. Yeah. We just planted it today.
No way.
So hopefully we'll have 3 plants soon.
That's super exciting. That's so cool. I love it.
But that has nothing to do with summer. That was me finishing my catch-up that I forgot about earlier.
I love it. We love the tangents.
My next one that... What is it? Let me see. I also want to go to the pool more. Yes. I feel like I'm just stealing all of yours.
No, it's okay. They're classic summer things, though. That's the thing about it. It's like they're simple, but they're like classic summer things that just feel right in summer.
I agree. But I am coming to Ohio for a week this summer. So I definitely want to spend a lot of time with like friends and family while I'm there. I don't know how to plan it out yet, but I'm just going to manifest it by saying it's on my bucket list to like hang out with every group of friends for at least one day.
Wow, that would be fun. Oh my gosh, you're going to be booked and busy.
I know, and I always do this to
You always are. Yep. It's so true. And then you're always tired, but it's always worth it. It's a lot.
It is a lot, but that's my next bucket list item is just to see all of my groups of friends while I'm in Ohio.
Yeah, that's really nice, actually. How kind. Yes, I don't have any friends on my list. Sorry, friends. Okay, my next one that I know you're going to agree with too. Summer bucket list, outdoor concerts, period.
Yeah.
Easy. That is an easy one to put on our lists because we love a good outdoor concert. And yeah, I'm looking forward to our Hardy concert that I keep talking about. I can't wait. And yeah, it's going to be really fun. I'm just excited for an outdoor show. I like it because we're going to an outdoor show that's covered. So thank goodness, just in case it rains. I'm always nervous to like be on the lawn for a summer concert because you never know, especially here. I feel like in California it's like dry, but here it could rain.
Huh. I don't know anybody like music artist wise that's going on tour this summer. So, I mean, I agree. I would love to go to an outdoor concert. Yeah. But I don't know.
I was going to bring something up, then I realized it's probably on your catch-ups or on your looking forward. So never mind.
It's in my looking forward too. So
I know. I was like, there's no way she forgot about this, but yeah.
No, everybody just forget about that. You'll hear about it next week.
Teaser. Listen to the next episode. Okay. Should I do another one or you haven't?
Yeah. You can do another one. Well,
so this one has been on my summer bucket list for 2 years, maybe longer, because we have all the equipment to do it. It's just a matter of doing it. But I really want to go river rafting on our twin air mattresses that we bought. So
what the heck?
Okay, so me and Angela watched this video a couple of years ago of one of our like favorite YouTubers. His name's Marcus Johns. I don't know if you're familiar. He used to do Vine and stuff, and then YouTube. And his wife is Kristen Johns. She's also a YouTuber. They're different vibes. He's crazy. But he was saying how in Tennessee where he lives, he was just looking up like what rivers are like public land, like if we pay taxes, we own a part of that land, basically, just like public land, rivers, and public access points. And he took a friggin' twin air mattress and just went river rafting on the public like rivers. And I was like, oh my God, it looks awesome. So then me and Angela went to Walmart and bought twin air mattresses, and we both have one, and we're like ready to do it. We just need to like do the research of finding public rivers to use. And then we want to take them out and you just ride them in the river. Doesn't that sound fun?
So funny.
It's so crazy.
But it's so random.
I know, it's so random, and we've literally had them for a couple years and we've used them, but not for that. Like we've just used them as a regular air mattress. But I'm like, we have to do it. It looks so fun.
That does sound really fun.
I know. And I guess I'll say this one because it goes with that, is to go kayaking, because I just like it. It's fun. Angela's dad owns kayaks, which makes it easy. But I've never done one of the like kayaking on a city, like in Columbus, you can kayak on the side of a river. I've never done that, but I think that would be cool.
That would be really cool.
Pretty views.
I love kayaking. I've done it a lot, and we went last summer, and I think it's so fun.
Yes, it is. It's sad because Angela's dad only has 2, so whenever we all go, it's like we have to take turns, and then it's like sad. I wish we could all go at once, but Angela's mom actually, she's gonna get a paddle board, I think she said, like the standing one. She's planning to buy one and use it this summer. I was like, no way. So everyone's getting into it.
Yeah. I think my next one is that I want to like throw a summer themed party, but I don't know how.
That's super fun.
I've just been seeing a bunch of these different like appetizers and like little drinks or like little like, I don't know, just little things that makes me want to host something.
Yes, hosting.
And I think it would be perfect to like hold all of them and like do a big like summer thing.
Yeah.
But I want it to be themed. Yeah. So I need to figure out like what to do.
I know. I was trying to think of that too. A theme party sounds really fun. I love that.
May is really busy, so it's not going to be a welcome summer party. But I'm thinking like maybe in June.
Midsummer party.
Yeah.
You do Midsummer Night's Dream. Yeah. That's cute. Wow. Okay. Well, I love that. Mine is not super hosting focused, but I feel like it could relate. I want to take another pottery class. Me and Angela did that for our anniversary a while ago. I think our 5-year anniversary. That's actually kind of a while ago, but it was really fun, and I loved the stuff we made. It's just a matter of like signing up and doing it. It's a tiny bit expensive. I think it's not that bad. I think it's like $75 a person, and you can make 3 items, which is pretty nice. And my friend owns the store, who I haven't seen in forever, but it's always nice to like do it with her because I know her and I like her. So I want to do that again this summer. We'll see if it happens. But I've also heard people liking air dry clay that you just buy on Amazon. So like maybe I'd try that.
Do you do it on like the wheel and everything? Yeah. I've never done that.
Bruh, we should go. Fun. They have 4 now so that you can do double dates. And her fiance are, I usually say, if you want Nick to come, like you should invite him. Like I always tell her to invite her fiance to hang out while we go because it's just fun and they're so nice. But yeah, they just got 4 and she teaches you, like it's beginner. So it's like, if you already know how to use the wheel, then she'll leave you alone. You can do your thing. If you haven't, she'll show you how to do it, teach you like different shapes or whatever. And it's super cool. And then you go back. I mean, that's the problem for you guys, that you have to go back and paint it, and then you have to go back and pick it up. Yeah. But yeah, that's pretty much it. We could get it rushed. I could get in touch. I could be like, hey, if we come on Monday, can you glaze it by this day, and then we'll come back and paint it on Friday, and then I'll go pick it up when it gets done, or something like that. I don't know.
I think it'd be really fun.
It's cool.
Or maybe I can find a class around here too, so I can like be experienced by the time I come.
I love it. It's so cool because I always see the paint your own pottery, but I like that at Bella's studio you get to throw it because I've never done. That was my first time doing it. Was last time.
That is really cool.
So love, yes,
Maybe I'll try it.
I only have one more.
Okay, I just thought of one more too. So we'll just kind of end there.
Yeah.
So my next one is that I want to go to a local county fair around here.
That's my last one. That is so funny.
Are you kidding?
I wrote state fair because I live in Columbus, so that's what we have. But we also have the county fairs. I've just never tried them. But that was my last one. That's so funny.
Well, I'm going to add another one that I just thought of too. I really want to go to like farmers markets.
Same. I was going to just say that too. I didn't have it on my list, but I did put them all into my calendar already. Like I found the schedule for our town and I just put them all in so that we can go when we want to. But
I just found one on Instagram and they're like the town over from us. Yeah. They do a like an Asian farmers market.
Yum. That sounds fun.
Every like last Sunday of the month, and I was like, Kyle, we have to go to this one because they have like all the Asian like street food, and I'm like, this sounds so good.
Oh, that is so fun. I love going, like I'll make a regular grocery list and then I'll just go to the farmer's market and buy all the produce there, and I love doing that because they do ours once a week, which is super nice for produce.
Ours, I think that like maybe the county one is like every Saturday or something, and then they have like different town ones on Sundays, so I think that'd be really cool.
So nice. I can't believe we both had a fair for the last one.
I know. And Kyle said one of his coworkers and his wife like are vendors at a
that's fun.
At a like farmer's market somewhere. And I was like, well, tell me like what days they go and we can go to like their booth and like maybe cute. They can take a break and watch us or like walk us around or something.
Yeah, that's so cute. Yes, I don't know about you, but I feel like I could guess yes that I was like a fair kid when I was younger. Like that was what I looked forward to. Were you like that?
Oh, well, I like showed animals.
Okay, I would have assumed that. I wasn't sure, but I would have assumed that. I was not like an animal girly, but like the fair was the cool thing, like to look forward to all year. And then all the kids that showed animals, I don't know if this was at your guys' school, but for ours, the fair was always the first week of school. So you would know who the fair kids were because they would not go to school. They would go show their animals at the fair for the first week, and then they'd come to the second week of school. And it was so crazy.
No, our fair was before school started. Yeah. But fun fact, I met Kyle at a street fair.
Yes, I do remember that. Actually, okay, so this is what's weird is, you know, the 4 states, like the 4 corners that the 4 states connect, like Arizona, whatever. In Ohio, there's a place where the 4 counties meet, and that is where I'm from. So that is why the fair would run the first week of school, because we had 4 fairs and they would all take turns going. So we had a lot of fair seasons. But yeah, I was going to guess that you showed animals. Actually, I didn't know that, but I thought maybe
it wasn't like my personality trait. I didn't want it to be, but it was like my parents told me I had to, kind of.
It's so wild. Wow,
it was fun.
I loved it, but I love the fair, and it's so weird because Angela does not really like the fair that much, so he never wants to go. But my friend Cree from growing up, the one that has a daughter Willow, she and I used to go to the fair concerts every year. Like we'd have my mom drop us off like on Thursday evening, and then they'd have the show, and that was our favorite thing to do. So now every year I'm like, hey, you want to go to the fair together this year? Because Angela never wants to go, which is fun.
I love deep fried Oreos, so like I love going to the fair.
Yes, I was always a sucker for cheese on a stick. I can't stomach it anymore, but I also just love the classic like giant long corn dog.
Yeah, I also love deep fried pickles, which I know that you're not
I know.
a fan,
Angela does.
Okay.
Angela does. Anyways, this was a good little summer episode, and I feel like the weather was right for this today.
I know, it was.
It got me in the
really
mood.
In our favor. It's like 80 degrees here, and it's such a good day out.
Sunny, beautiful, and I can't wait to get outside. But
I know, me
anyways, okay, let's wrap it up. We have to go, you guys. We're gonna go film next week's episode, so
Yay.
Stay tuned because we already gave
have
like
a
a couple.
lot to look forward
yeah, we
to.
gave a couple little like. What is the word?
Teasers.
Yeah, teasers. Thank you. I was like, not spoilers, teasers. So join us next week. We're going to be talking about the Big 5 personality test, which Marissa's very excited about.
Yay.
And me.
I am.
So join us next week to stay caught up on everything. And with that, oh wait, no, I almost missed the whole spiel. She's been gone on vacation too long.
She's gone. I would not have remembered.
I know.
It.
You were like, whatever.
I'll say goodbye.
Okay. If you don't, follow us on Instagram at We Run on Coffee. If you have any questions, if you want some advice, or if you have a business inquiry, you can also email us whenever you want. I keep my eye on the inbox, so go ahead and do that. We Run on Coffee podcast at gmail.com. And if you're listening on Spotify today, or even if you're not, you can still head over there, swipe up on the screen and answer our poll.
Are you excited for summer?
Are you excited for summer? So we'll have the options like yes or no, I'm a winter girl. No, I'm a fall girl. You don't have to be a girl, but you get what I'm saying. Anyways, so that's the spiel. With that, I'm Arika.
And I'm Marissa. And we run on coffee. Bye.